Sup Fam? Welcome to a little bit of a different video. So, Goblin13 commented on one of my videos. How about you don't do an overhard video? And I thought, good idea. So here we are. I'm making a tier list of all the guns in Apex Legends. Now, what some of you might not know is in my free time, I also, other than Overwatch, play Apex Legends. I don't play that much, I play Overwatch more, but when I get frustrated and stuff on Overwatch, I think, well, let me play some Apex Legends. I also play Apex with friends, if they exist. So yeah, let's get started. This is this tier list. I didn't make it, and it's a little bit old, so you can see here, Devotion isn't a golden gun, like the Kraber and Mastiff. It is now, but back in the day when this tier list was made, it wasn't. And also there is no L-star, but I'll tell you where the L-star, where I would put the L-star. So let's start. Alternator SMG. By the way, before all this, I just want to say, I'm making a tier list of my favorite guns. These are not the best guns. These are the guns that I like the most. So, yeah, just so you know. So first, the Alternator SMG. I like this gun. I think it's very good, especially for early game. I'm thinking of putting it, I'm gonna put it in the meh tier, right in the middle. I think it's not some very good gun. It's an SMG with slow fire rate, but like bigger damage. I think that it deserves to be in the meh tier. Next up, we have the Devotion. I don't really use I have never actually used the Devotion, but I have before it was a golden gun, and like it was good. Like I don't know, it was all right, but I haven't used it like since then, so I'm gonna put it in the meh. The Eva 8 Auto. This is a semi-automatic shotgun. I think it's also in the meh. I like it's not one of the best shotguns. There are definitely better shotguns, but I also prefer SMGs for close range, so I'm gonna put it in the meh. The Flatline AR, this is one of my favorite guns. It has to go in the awesome tier. It's an AR that is a little bit slower, but like has bigger damage. Same thing with the Alternator. But I think it's a very good gun. I like it. Next up, the G7 Scout. This is and has always been a very good gun. It is, a lot of people like it, I like it, so yeah, it's in the good tier. Next up, the Havoc AR. I don't really like this gun. I think it's bad for me. I feel like so the main thing about this gun is it has to charge up before it can shoot. And that makes me mad. I hate that. And also the turbocharger is out of the game, so you can't get rid of that charging time. With the select fire receiver though, it can become like a sniper, which is kind of good. It does like 60 damage, I think. It's kind of good, but without the select fire receiver, it's bad. It's bad. Next up, the Hemlock AR. I like this gun. I think it's very good. I always liked burst rifles and like burst weapons. I don't know why, I just like them. Yeah, nothing much to say about this. I think it's a very good gun and I like it. Next up, the Kraber. I have not used this gun ever, but like, when you think about it, it's like a Sentinel, but like does more damage and it's slower. And I like the Sentinel, so I'll put it at good. Next up, the Longbow semi-automatic sniper. I like this gun a lot. I'm not gonna put it in awesome, but I like it very much. It's almost an awesome, but it has very good damage and it's pretty fast for a sniper, so it's very good. Next up, the Mastiff shotgun. It has to go in the awesome. It's just very good. The only downside of this shotgun is that it has only 4 bullets in the mag, but like most of the time you're gonna take out the enemy before you use the whole mag, so that really doesn't matter. The Mastiff is an amazing gun. Next up, the Mozambique. Some people think it's the worst gun in the game. I do not agree, because like if you can hit shots, this is actually not a very bad gun if you can hit shots. Like it can hit for like 100 damage, right? However, it can also deal 7 damage or something like that for people that can't aim, and then they just don't like it. It's definitely not useless. Like I have at some occasions like hit a guy twice for like 70, and like the Mozambique isn't that bad. It isn't that bad. Next up, the P2020. It's useless. This gun is absolutely useless. The worst gun in the game, hands down. Like, the only thing I can see the P2020 being good for is like shooting cargo bots and those dragons on Kings Canyon. Like other than that, this gun is like, if you compare it to the RE45, like the RE45 has like, it has fast fire rate but like small damage, and then you'd expect the P20 to be the exact opposite of that. So it has big damage and a slow fire rate, but I feel like it has, I don't know exactly, but I think it has like, I think the RE45 does like 12 damage and the P2020 does like 13. So yeah, the P2020 is not a good gun. I prefer every other gun. Next up, we have the Peacekeeper. The pros and all the good players like the Peacekeeper. I suck with it, but I'll put it at meh. I'm really bad with this gun. If I was good with it, it would go like higher, but I'm just not very good with it. The Prowler SMG, this is a very interesting one. So it's a burst SMG. It shoots like 4 bullets, I think, in one burst. I don't really like it. I think it deserves to be in the bad tier, but with the select fire receiver, it becomes fully automatic. And then it's like almost like awesome. It's like here somewhere. So I will put it at meh, just because of how good it is with the select fire receiver. Next we have the R301 carbine. I'm not even gonna say anything. It's awesome. It's, for me, the best gun in the game. It's just perfect. I feel like, okay, it's not perfect. The only downside is that without an extended light mag, it has only 18 bullets, which is kinda small, but it's still a very good gun. A very good gun. The R99, For me, I think it lacks damage, but it's still a very good gun. So I'm gonna put it in meh, because like when I'm playing Apex Legends, most of my loadouts are like a sniper and an AR, because I think ARs can be used on both like mid-range and close range. So I don't really use SMGs that much, but like when I do, they're good. But I don't use them that much, so the R99 goes a little bit down to meh. 4 guns left. We have the RE45. This is a very good gun. Now it might be stupid that I can put it in the same tier as the R99, but I think that I definitely can. Like the RE45 is an excellent gun. It's a pistol, but it's also an SMG. And it can dish out a lot of damage. It's very easy to find. It's very good for the early game, and I really like this gun. So I'm putting it at the meh. But like in the late game, there are a lot of these guns that I prefer, that I find better than the RE. Now the Spitfire LMG. I don't know if I'm gonna put it in awesome or good. It's a very good gun. It's amazing. I think I'm gonna put it in awesome. Actually, I'm gonna put it in good, because like it's kind of rare. Like the gun itself is rare. So at least for people that don't like get a lot of kills, like me, I don't find this gun very often. So if I did find this gun often, then it would go to awesome. But I don't use it a lot because I don't find it a lot. Now the triple take sniper, it goes into meh. I don't like it. It's like a sniper, but it shoots like a shotgun. It has 3 bullets, like it said in the name. I don't like it. Like if you see a guy, like a noob, like looting, he's gonna stand still. And you can line up the shot and hit him for like 22, which is kind of stupid for a sniper. And I don't like it. With the precision choke, it's better, but I feel like it's still not good enough to go into the good tier. So I think the meh tier is perfect for it. Now, the last gun, the Wingman. When Apex Legends came out, the first gun everyone was trying to find was the Wingman. I remember that. Like every single one of my friends was like, "Hey, if you find the Wingman, give it to me." And it was really funny. Everyone like tried to find it because they thought it was so good. For me, I think it's an amazing weapon, but I am terrible with it. Absolutely terrible. Like, I cannot hit anything with this gun. If I could, it would probably be in the awesome, maybe good tier. But I'm very bad with it, and it goes into the meh tier. Because even when I hit one shot, it's better than the triple take, so... And with triple take, I actually hit. So yeah, that's my tier list of all the guns. Okay, actually it's not. I need to stop myself right there. So as I said, this tier list was made, I don't know when. What is this, season 2 maybe? So there is no L-Star and the Sentinel. I think those are the only guns that are not here. So I'm gonna edit this in. The Sentinel, I would put the Sentinel... I would put the Sentinel in the good tier, right here. I think it's a very good gun. I like these snipers that are like slow fire rate and like big damage, kind of like the Kraber. because like if you hit the guy, you don't need to try and hit them again. You're rushing that guy, okay? So you don't really need that fast fire rate. So yeah, I like the Sentinel very much. It goes into the good tier. And for the last gun, the L-Star, I hate this gun. I really hate it. I wouldn't say it's useless, but it's definitely bad. So it goes right here. I feel like it lacks damage. And like when I'm aiming down sights, I literally can't see anything because of the bullets it shoots. They're like gigantic. They cover my whole screen. So the only thing the L-Star really has that is good is that it doesn't have to reload. It has to like cool down. Like that's pretty good, but other than that, it doesn't really have anything pretty good for it. So yeah, it goes into the bad tier list. So this is it, fam. This is my tier list for all the weapons in Apex Legends. What can I say? Thanks for watching. Click all the buttons below this video, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.